Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to No Holds Barred, where we like to go one-on-one with wrestling quizzes. So today we're actually going to check out this YouTube channel right here called Wrestling Jeopardy, where the host Kevin has put together some fantastic Jeopardy games, and today I just want to try one out.
Hello and welcome to Wrestling Jeopardy, the only interactive pro wrestling trivia challenge where you're the contestant. I'm your host, Kevin J. Callis.
That's a wrestling name right there.
And with that, let's go to the board now and check out the categories you'll be quizzed on, starting with wrestlers' names that begin with the letter X, followed by Canine Compadres, Dancing with Fandango, the Crockett Cup, and last but certainly not least, microphone mishap. That being said, let's start the show with the 200-point jobber round. Wrestlers' names that begin with X. Outside of the ring, this member of the New Day is also an accomplished video gamer and host of his own YouTube channel called Up, Up, Down, Down.
Who is your boy, Xavier Woods?
And the correct answer here, who is Xavier Woods? Canine Compadres for 2. Wrestling's current Canine King is without a doubt Pharaoh, the marketing and merchandising machine who is also man's best friend to this American Nightmare wrestler.
Who is Cody Rhodes? And we just saw Pharaoh's farewell tour.
And after many years by the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes' side at SummerSlam 2024, Pharaoh called it a career. Dancing with Fandango for 200. Fandango and Summer Rae once made beautiful music together. That is, until the Dirty Dancer took to this social media platform in April 2014 and abruptly severed their relationship.
I'm going to guess Twitter. This Twitter.
Talk about a dick move, Dango. You never break up with somebody over Twitter. And we're on to the Crockett Cup for 2. The inaugural Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Cup Tag Team Tournament began in 1986 and was won by this dominant duo who liked to snack on danger and dine on death.
Ooh. Oh, I'm not going to get this one.
Probably the greatest tag team of all time. We're talking about Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, a.k.a. the Road Warriors.
So I'm going to make this little rule for myself since, you know, it is how Jeopardy is played. I didn't answer that one, so I'm not going to deduct any points. It's my rules right now, so just shut up.
And let's finish up the 200-point round by having you finish this microphone mishap.
But you know and I know that you're only half the man that I am. And I have
Half the brain that you do.
The correct answer is...
And I have half the brain that you do.
And let's jump back to the beginning of the 400.
Okay, so far the editing on this has been fantastic. I'm highly enjoying myself. That sounded really dirty. Moving on.
200-point round with wrestlers' names that begin with the letter X. There's a term in wrestling known as go-away heat that is rather unfairly designated to this wrestler.
I believe that is what we call X-Pac heat.
And the correct answer here, who is X-Pac? And we're on to Canine Compadres for 4. In 1990, Davey Boy Smith broke out on his own for a solo run in the WWF. Well, sort of. He now had this English Bulldog watching his back.
Betsy.
Now for you old school wrestling fans, I'm positive you remember Matilda, the British Bulldogs tag team back in the day.
Not even close.
However, when Davey went on his solo run in the early 90s,
Not even close again.
He was accompanied by
Even though there was 2
Winston,
dogs.
Dancing with Fandango for 4. On an August 2013 episode of Total Divas, this redhead volunteered to be Fandango's new dance partner, but the results of her audition were disastrous.
I believe that was Eva Marie.
I guess the one thing that all Red Everything Eva Marie forgot to put on her resume was that she was a terrible dancer.
But a great picture taker.
And that brings us to the Crockett Cup for 400. After a 30-year hiatus, it was announced by Road Warrior Animal during this promotion's 70th anniversary show that the Crockett Cup would return in 2019.
During this promotion's NWA.
And that would be the National Wrestling Alliance, aka the NWA. And let's finish up the 400-point round by having you finish this microphone mishap.
And then fast forward 30 years later, WrestleMania 30.
So he says Silver Dome, but it's supposed to be the Silver Dome. Or wait, Super Dome. I messed that up.
Right here in the Silver Dome. I'm sorry, it is the Super Dome, brother.
I screwed it up. It's not that easy, is it?
Two wrestlers' names that begin with the letter X for 6. This wrestler entered the world of NXT UK boasting an impressive pedigree as the daughter of British wrestling legend and WWE Performance Center coach Robbie Brookside.
Who is Zaya Brookside?
And the correct answer here, who is Zaya Brookside? And that brings us to Canine Compadres for 6. Acquired during the height of the Taco Bell Chihuahua craze, this canine compadre was promptly dog-napped by the Big Boss Man, murdered, and unfortunately fed back to its owner, Al Snow.
I don't remember this dog's name. I'm not answering. Not answering.
You know, the Attitude Era was home to a lot of tasteless storylines, but this one always sticks out to me the most. So basically, after the Big Boss Man dog-napped Pepper, Boss Man invited Snow to have dinner at his hotel, and the dinner, as you guessed it, turned out to be Pepper the dog. And we're moving on to
Vile
Dancing
Boss
with
Man.
Fandango for 600. Winner of the 2006 WWE Diva Search, Layla, fit the role of Fandango's dance partner perfectly, because she used to be a part of this National Basketball Association franchise's dance troupe.
I'm in between Laker Girls and Miami Heat. I'm going to go Miami Heat.
And this is back in the day when Layla took her talents to South Florida and danced for the Miami Heat. And we're on to the Crockett Cup for 600. Held in Nashville, the 2022 tournament saw these multi-time Ring of Honor World Tag Champs prove why most favored them to win, as their victory would become one of a handful of final highlights for the brother duo.
Dem Boys, the Briscoes.
And unfortunately, the reason why it was one of the final highlights is because Jay Briscoe tragically passed away in early 2023. But the answer here, who were the Briscoe brothers? And let's finish up the 600-point round by having you fill in the blank from this microphone mishap.
From this moment on, this will be the moment starting now.
What is the age of McGillicuddy? Era of age of McGillicuddy.
And this is 100% why Curtis Axel was a Paul Heyman guy. Correct answer is...
Of the genesis of McGillicuddy.
Okay. Yeah. That was pretty
Jumping
bad.
back to wrestlers that begin with the letter X for 800. This wrestler hailed from the South Pole, stole presents from children, and claimed to be Santa's twin brother.
I'm sorry, what?
Santa Claus loved snowballs or
That must
Christmas
be-
balls because he became Balls Mahoney. Anywho,
Oh
we're
my
on to
God,
Canine
of course.
Compadres for 8. Described by Stephanie McMahon as the ugliest, smelliest, fattest dog I've ever seen in my life, this pooch was a pawn in the bitter divorce between Triple H and the billion-dollar princess.
I don't remember this one at all.
And the correct answer here, who was Lucy McMahon Helmsley? And
She's
moving
not
on,
wrong.
Dancing with
It's an
Dango
ugly dog.
for 8. On the 2014 Survivor Series pre-show, a new and improved Fandango spiced things up by now dancing this Spanish style with Rosa Mendez.
Spanish dance. What is the tango?
And Fandango was now a flamenco. I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers here. I should have castanets. He was a flamenco dancer.
doubles. All right.
All right, there it is. This week's Daily Double brought to you by the Jim Crockett Sr. Memorial Cup. Think about this classic tag team tournament and place your wager now.
Wager any amount of points you currently have for this Daily Double. Oh, I got to do some adding because I should have been doing this on a calculator. I've just been writing them down off to the side here. So bear with me. I'm going to wager 1,000.
All right, time is up. Here is the Daily Double clue from the Crockett Cup. The last Crockett Cup tournament to take place in the 1980s occurred in 1988, with this team defeating Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard in the finals.
Oh, no. I should not have wagered anything. Who are the Road Warriors?
The Stinger and the total package finish up
I am down 1,000 points.
the 800-point round by having you fill in the blank from this microphone mishap.
Another man who's been waiting anxiously with anticipation.
Who is the Enigma Jeff Harvey? Harvey.
Ah, yes, the bumbling, stumbling Mike Adamley. The correct answer here.
His name is Jeff Hardy.
And we've reached the most difficult round of Wrestling Jeopardy, the 1,000-point round. The steel cage begins to lower.
I skipped the 1,000-point round because I don't want to show everything out of this guy's video. If you want to check it out, go check out his video.
I'm here to announce that the final Jeopardy category for this episode is Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling.
Not super confident, so let's do 1,000.
Here is the final Jeopardy clue. This TV and film actor who famously played Uncle Phil in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was the voice of the Junkyard Dog in all 26 episodes of the animated series. Good luck.
Oh my God, I don't remember his name. I love Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I love Uncle Phil. But I unfortunately do not love them enough to know the actors and actresses' names, aside from Will Smith.
Despite having a prominent role in a popular primetime sitcom during the 90s, James Avery was also an accomplished voice actor in the 80s.
There goes 1,000 points. Left with 800 points. I know you guys can beat
400
points. Let me know what you have down below in the comments. Leave a like if you like this kind of stuff where we react to other people's quizzes. Like, again, his channel is called Wrestling Jeopardy. Go check him out. Go subscribe to him. This guy puts in a lot of work into his videos, and I love the comedy he also throws in. It makes it a good time, good watch. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the Jeopardy today. And if you could, leave me a like so I know this video meant something to you guys, and subscribe for future videos. And also, if you like this shirt, because you're either a Cincinnati Bengals fan, a Cody Rhodes fan, or a Joe Burrow fan. And if you don't know, Joe Burrow dyed his hair. He looks just like Cody Rhodes now. So it's kind of like a little fun joke. Go check out the link down below. Full disclosure, my friends make these shirts. So just want to give them a little bit of love. Take care. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.